Hello students, welcome once again discussing the remaining part of classification, biological classification, that is the five kingdom classification we were discussing. First we discussed on Monera, means bacteria, means unicellular prokaryotic organism. Fine. Then what about the unicellular eukaryotic organism, generally aquatic in this kingdom? So that kingdom is Protista, which is having all these eukaryotic unicellular aquatic organisms. So now we have to study about this Protista. So I am discussing the salient features of Protista members, Protista organisms. Mainly, they are single-celled, they are aquatic, they are having nuclear membrane, they are having well-defined nucleus because they are eukaryotic. Fine. And other features can be they may have flagella, they may have cilia, their reproduction mode can be sexually or asexually. So like this, there can be features of these organisms which are aquatic, single-celled, eukaryotic. Fine. Now there can be types of these organisms because these features can vary. So according to as per the characteristics, the types of Protista are, members of Protista are chrysophytes, dinoflagellates, iglonoids, slime mold, and protozoa. Now let us go through these groups, the important features only. Chrysophytes, mainly you have to remember about diatoms. What are they? They are single-cell alga. When they are along with other organisms floating in the water, they are known as planktons. They are the chief producers in the aquatic environment. Why? Because they are synthesizing food, they are doing photosynthesis, they are converting carbon dioxide into oxygen by the process of photosynthesis and releasing the oxygen in the air. And scientists say that most of the oxygen, from 20% to 50%, we are taking is due to the diatoms. They are known as the pearl of the ocean also. Why? Because they release a lot of silica. Because cell wall is made of silica. When they die, the silica is not destroyed. It comes back to the earth or the soil, and there is a huge deposit of silica. And that is why they are known as the pearls of the ocean. Right? And why the name is diatom? Because they form overlapping two shells, just like soap in a soap box. So they fit into the organism, two overlapping shells. That is why they are called diatoms. Fine. So these are the important. They are very useful also, and they release silica back into the soil. So that is called the diatomanous earth. That place is called diatomanous earth, and that is diatoms are very useful also in the process of filtration and other important processes and in making of the important materials. Diatoms play very important roles. Then we come to the dinoflagellates. These organisms of Protista, they are having flagella, and their color is based on the pigment they are having, maybe red, maybe green, or maybe brown. So these colors depend on the pigments they are having, and there's a dinoflagellate member which makes the ocean red because it is containing the red pigment. the tides become red. So that is why, and that is why the entire water body becomes red. And that example is Goniolax. Goniolax is an dinoflagellate which makes the ocean red, and then toxins released by these dinoflagellates may harm the other organisms in the water body. सो ये डिनोफ्लैजिलेट्स के बारे में हमने डिस्कशन किया, जिनमें फ्लैजिला होता है, जिनका कलर जो है उनके पिगमेंट के आधार पर होता है, और कुछ कुछ ऐसे डिनोफ्लैजिलेट्स हैं जैसे कि गोनियोलैक्स, जो कि पूरे ओशन को रेड कर देते हैं बिकॉज दे आर रेड इन कलर. और देन वी कम टू द इग्लोनाइट्स. इग्लोनाइट्स का जो मेंबर है वो इग्लिना है. ये सिंगल सेल्ड है, ये फोटोसिंथेटिक है डे लाइट में, ब्राइट सनलाइट में, बट इन एब्सेंस ऑफ सनलाइट दे बिकम हेट्रोट्रोपिक बिकॉज दे किल द स्मॉलर ऑर्गेनिजम्स. और इग्लिना में फ्लैजिला होता है, वन स्मॉल वन बिग. देयर इज टू फ्लैजिला देयर इन इग्लोनाइट्स. फॉर एग्जांपल इज इग्लिना. और इसके बाद हम लोग आते हैं किसमें, इग्लोनाइट के बाद स्लाइम मोल्ड में. स्लाइम मोल्ड एक्चुअली क्या है, ये एक सैप्रोफिटिक और हेट्रोट्रोपिक ऑर्गेनिज्म है इन द किंगडम प्रोटिस्टा. इट इज़ यूनिसेलुलर, इट इज़ ऑल्सो यूकैरियोटिक, बट इट इज़ हेट्रोट्रोपिक. जितने भी ट्विग्स हैं, जितने भी लीव्स होते हैं सरे हुए, उस पर ये पाए जाते हैं. और इनका जो खास फीचर्स है वो है प्लाज्मोडियम का फॉर्मेशन, विच इज़ बिकॉज ऑफ द एग्रीगेशन सेल्स. एंड प्लाज्मोडियम अनफेवरेबल सिचुएशन में द टिप्स दे फॉर्म पोर्स, जो कि बहुत ज़्यादा रेजिस्टेंस होता है जिनमें, और दे कैन लास्ट फॉर मेनी ईयर्स. और फिर स्पोर्स आर डिस्प्लेस्ड बाय द एयर करेंट्स. सो दीज आर द इम्पोर्टेंट फीचर्स ऑफ स्लाइम मोल्ड्स. और फिर प्रोटोजोआ में हम आते हैं. प्रोटोजोआ के बारे में वी हैव हर्ड अ लॉट. एंड प्रोटोजोआ में मेनली हमने अमीबाइड प्रोटोजोआ के बारे में हम लोगों ने वी हैव डिस्कस्ड. एंड अमीबाइड प्रोटोजोआ जो है वो वी नो दैट देयर इज ऑल्सो सिंगल सेल्ड एंड यूकैरियोटिक, हैविंग न्यूक्लियस एक्सेट्रा. एंड marine forms are also there, but generally found in can be found in plain water also, marine water also. And sea or moist places amoeboid protozoa is found. Some of them are such are very harmful also, like Entamoeba histolytica, or these are parasites which cause diseases. So we are familiar with the name amoeba because this is amoeboid protozoa. Amoeba is a protozoa, and the harmful amoeba is Entamoeba histolytica, which upsets the digestive system in human. So this we have already known and studied. Then they are flagellated protozoans. They are having flagella. An example is for their movement. An example is trypanosoma, which is responsible for the disease sleeping sickness. So protozoas are also very disease causing and are harmful. Then we come to ciliated protozoa, which is example is paramecium, and they have a early gullet that opens outside the cell surface. और जितने भी ये coordinated movement of with rows of cilia causes the water with the food enter the gullet in paramecium. So this is how the water and food is entering into paramecium. And then we come to sporozoans. They are diverse organisms. They cause severe infections in the spore-like stage, and the most notorious is Plasmodium, causing the malarial parasite, causing malaria. And they are of two types, Plasmodium vivax and Plasmodium falciparum. So this is about sporozoans, and these small points you have to remember. You have to just connect them with the kingdom and with the types of organisms. Then I think this will be interesting and will help you in your studies. So I will come again with the other important features of the kingdoms in the five kingdom classification. Till then, goodbye and wish you all the best. Thank you.